Yeah, definitely, Doug. Then switching gears a little bit, how has your role as a sports broadcaster changed, over the course of your time at Bucknell? Obviously with this new day and age, of digital media and streaming platforms really taking over, because obviously you and I know, with all Bison games, really having the chance to appear on ESPN and also the Bison YouTube channel as well.
Exactly. So at the very beginning, back in 2000, everything was on radio. Didn't really have much video at all. Might have a couple of games here and there on TV. I remember the Patriot League had a basketball package on DirecTV. It was just on one of the channels on DirecTV. It was, that the game would be on, the game would be off, and that channel would be blank. Just one of the open channels that DirecTV had. But as the years moved on, when I first got the job, of course, for the first 5 or 6 years, I sold advertising as well as doing the play-by-play. Then we ended up doing a deal with a company called Nelligan Sports Marketing in SM, and they took over the advertising. So that meant that my role would change, and I started kind of overseeing our video component. Now, at that time, the Patriot League was just starting to get in with kind of the predecessor of ESPN Plus, and so they were able to get a deal, league-wide deal with this online company. So we did some things with a company called Sports Shoes. That was just a one camera shoot with our audio in a laptop, and we were able to send that across to anyone who could get it. At that time, high speed internet was not a thing, so you had probably a lot of buffering and all that, but the games were quasi on video. But then the Patriot League got a deal with a company, and then here probably about 4 years ago signed a deal with ESPN Plus, and now every college, really, Division One, two, three, NAIA, whatever, they all have some component of video. So I oversaw the production companies, and those became so much bigger, so much more breadth to them. And we started doing more games than just, say, men's basketball at home or football at home. We could do away, of course, but we would do pick up some soccer, pick up some field hockey, pick up some lacrosse. And so it just kind of expanded. So I did that for a number of years, about 10 years or so. And then here most recently, kind of doing a behind the scenes more video. So I oversee announcers here at Bucknell, you being one of those, hire those people, work with those individuals. But then also I put together video packages, highlight packages. That was one thing that we really didn't have that a lot of Patriot League schools did have. And that was that we would have somebody go out, shoot some video highlights, and then talk, if it was a win, talk to the coach and a player after that and put those highlights up on our YouTube page, Bucknell YouTube page, or on Sidearm, the bucknellbison.com webpage. So, things have changed in the 25 plus years, and that's kind of what I'm guessing for the next few years things are going to be. I'll be doing a lot of the video behind the scenes and still overseeing the announcers for the ESPN Plus broadcasts, other than football and men's basketball, which I kind of handle those.
Yeah, and Doug, if you have thought about it, what do you think are going to be the main differences, with the future of how people consume sports, and watching sports like Bucknell Athletics?
Well, I think that it's definitely going to continue to have that video element. I think that the ESPN Pluses of the world, Flow Sports, there may be a few others out there, but those are the two biggest ones right now. I think that colleges all around are going to continue to have that. I just think that the parents are expecting it. The recruits are expecting it. I don't foresee that changing anytime in the near future. So I think you'll still see that. Now, of course, you can watch the games on your phone or whatever the case may be. But I think that that's probably going to continue. I don't know that there's going to be much else by way of change. I think it's still going to be over the internet. I don't know that anything's going to open up for schools our size on the television realm, other than a package that, say, the Patriot League may do, like with CBS Sports or whatever. So I think, just from my crystal ball down the road, I think that's kind of what I see.